what you just said, right? How many men get screwed over? Let's be very clear. You could sit there and help a woman take care of another man's baby. If she wants to, she will still cheat on you. If you marry her, she will still leave you if that's what she wants to do. And then she can turn around and put you on child support for that same child. How exactly does the man benefit? You're gonna save somebody else's life while ruining your own, possibly? For some coochie?
We know he don't benefit.
When a lot of them are still smashing their baby fathers? That man usually still have access to that pussy. Let's be very clear.
So as you guys have watched in this first clip, today's topic video reaction is going to be about how a lady was telling other ladies why men who play stepdad are weak men and why men should not play stepdad at all. Let's watch the video and then I'll come back and react to it, and leave your comments down below what you think.
You got women out here that had a baby, they're not with the baby father anymore for whatever reason. Why is looking for a new man your priority? Why is your child not your priority? Children deserve their biological parents.
And now that it has taken place, what is the solution?
Focus on your child.
Okay.
Point blank, period.
And so now when another man can, because you know that sex is a part of life, and that has to happen to continue life. So when another man meets this young lady, is she supposed to refuse him?
Yes.
Or why?
Why would you want to risk bringing another man? Why would you want to risk bringing another man around your child? If you make the mistake of thinking that he is something that he is not, whose life is going to be turned upside down?
All right, so
I have a point here. There is biological fathers. There is biological fathers that are abused and raped their own
but
kids.
Majority of the time, it's not the biological father. You're absolutely 100% right. But majority of the time, it is not the biological father.
So let me ask you a question. So these bull daggers can't have babies then, because neither one of them having kids, right? They're getting falsely inseminated.
If you're living that rainbow flag lifestyle, you shouldn't eat. You don't need to have no kids, because children shouldn't be around that. In my personal, you pick your side, stay there.
Bull daggers don't stand a chance.
I think
Curbs, did you have something to say?
Yeah, because sometimes people just aren't good parents, women or men. If you happen to get knocked up, and let's say the woman is let's put it on the woman this time. She's a crackhead and she decided to choose drugs over her kid. Is the father not supposed to ever find love and find somebody to fill in that? Because at the end of the day, it's not just about the two people involved. It's about the children. And I think that's the part that you're missing.
No, I got that part. My thing is, why would I take on a child that's not mine? I don't benefit from it.
No, I hear what you're saying.
The government does it every week.
It comes
when y'all get your goddamn checks.
Hold on,
the
let
Curbs
finish and then you go next.
It just sounds like it comes from a very selfish place, and I understand, like, if you don't have a kid and you don't want to do that for yourself, I get it. You don't have no kids, cool. And if you decide to choose a man that doesn't have, that's cool. But there's other kids out here that do need that, and if somebody wants to step in and help, I don't think that they should be called weak or names. And I just like that. That's a goofy statement to even make, because then everybody gets to choose what they do. Now, if you decide I choose not to do this, that's perfectly fine. You don't have to. To try to make fun or make somebody's wrong for literally saving a life. These are children. These are children who may not, if they don't have a mom or dad in their life, or they don't have this other person to help them. Now, what does their life look like when they grow up?
Who did I make fun of?
You know, the people that do the most craziest shit, the killings,
who did I make fun of? Who did I make fun of?
She said because you're calling them weak.
Like calling them weak.
Okay, how is that making fun of somebody? That's my opinion. That's not me making fun of somebody. That's just my personal. But if I was berating the person, then that'd be different. But I didn't make fun of anyone.
A person may be berated by your.
Can I?
If that's how they feel. It's people that say way worse.
I know Hank wanted to go next.
No, it's okay, and there's nothing wrong with you having your opinion. I think that's what these type of platforms are for. Everybody's up to have their own opinion. But what I'm saying is to say that else is wrong, weak for doing for them and help someone else's life. It's just like, why?
How many men get screwed over by doing exactly what you just said, right? How many men get screwed over? Let's be very clear. You could sit there and help a woman take care of another man's baby. If she wants to, she will still cheat on you. If you marry her, she will still leave you if that's what she wants to do. And then she can turn around and put you on child support for that same child. How exactly does the man benefit? You're gonna save somebody else's life while ruining your own, possibly? For some coochie?
We know he don't benefit.
When a lot of them are still smashing their baby fathers, that man usually still have access to that pussy. Let's be very clear.
Sometimes
I can't speak for everybody else, and everybody's situation is not like that. Every situation isn't the same. But for me personally, I'd have to be a goofball to sit up there and take care of a child that doesn't belong to me. And the only benefit is the child is getting the benefit. I don't get nothing out of it. I can sit there and help a man take care of his child. He can still turn around and cheat on me.
That's negative thinking.
That must have been like an experience.
No, that's realistic.
All right, hold on, yo. Hold on, yo. You gotta
realistic.
give Curve. Hold on, yo. You gotta give Curve a chance to respond. Go ahead, Curve.
That's not.
Man, oh man. So, guys, what do you guys think? All right. So, this lady, came on, said men who play stepdad are weak men. She said women should be held accountable for having kids out of wedlock and not being married. And then the other ladies on the panel, which is not a surprise, were literally fighting her, saying men should actually play stepdad. You know that if a woman has kids by 1, 2, 3 guys, doesn't matter how many men she has kids with, that men should play stepdad. In other words, men should choose to play stepdad rather than get women who have no kids like themselves and start their own families. Now, what do I think about this? You know what's funny? The question that I wish I would have asked if I was on this panel, I would have asked the ladies who were literally fighting the other lady. I would have asked them, if you had sons or if you have a son, would you want him to choose and your son is getting ready to get married? He has been working hard. He has, made his money, got his own house, and he's like, ma'am, I'm looking for a wife. What would you say? What kind of advice would you give your son who has no kids? I would have asked them, would you want your son to choose a woman who has kids with different men or from another man? Or would you prefer your son to pick a woman with no kids and start his own family and pay bills and protect for his own kids rather than kids from another man? All right. So, and what's interesting about this conversation is the fact that apparently in America, if you are a man, married or in a relationship, long-term relationship or living relationship with a woman who has kids from a different man, apparently if you engage with those kids, maybe you pick them up from school, do whatever you want to do with those kids, apparently if you guys break up, that woman can literally put you on child support and claim you've been playing stepdad and the kids are used to you, and she can put you on child support for the kids who are not yours. Like, that's crazy to me. That's a big risk. All right. So those are the points that the ladies on the panel didn't really say nothing towards. They didn't even try to say nothing back every time she mentioned those facts. Matter of fact, the ladies didn't try to give those perspectives when it comes to how a man benefits or in fact loses. All they kept talking about is how the women who have kids from other men made a mistake and other men should come and clean up, no matter if the baby daddy is in the picture or not. All right, those are my thoughts, but you guys let me know what you think in the comments down below. Should men who have no kids, who have worked hard and got their money, marry and date and be in a long-term relationship with single mothers? Do they benefit? Or should men choose to have start their own families and ladies who had kids with other men should just try to work it out with their baby fathers. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. All right.